From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, got up to 105 in Lafayette today. That ties the all-time hottest August temperature here in the hub city. If we don't break it tomorrow, we'll have actually a few chances at it heading into next week. Bottom line, the pattern remaining super hot and rain chances not too terribly high, at least for the foreseeable future. Tropics waking up as well, but no threats for us at this point. So here's the upper level pattern, and look at our friend, this ridge of high pressure. Well, we call it our friend, but boy, it's been keeping it super hot all summer long, and it is going to be centered here across the central parts of the country for the better part of the next at least 3 to 5 days, so keeping things very hot here locally and a good part of the central U.S. Here's Hurricane Hillary on a weakening trend. That'll continue to be the case as it encounters some much cooler waters just off the coast of California, but still going to bring flooding rainfalls to a decent part of the southwest, unfortunately. And we'll take a look at the Atlantic side of the tropics in just a second. Out there today, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Again, most of us easily sneaking into the triple digits this afternoon. So here we go into the tropics. Again, we mentioned Hurricane Hillary on the eastern Pacific side of things. Meanwhile, on the Atlantic side, we do have our tropical wave that is moving through the Bahamas as we speak. We'll get to that in just a second. Elsewhere across the Atlantic basin, from the Leeward and Windward Islands on eastward, there are 4 areas of interest and actually a new tropical depression that formed this afternoon. Tropical depression number 6 out here in the central Atlantic, but that is going to be very short-lived over the next few days as it's going to be on a westward track. And all things considered, these other areas of interest we'll keep an eye on, but really none of them are going to be threatening the Gulf of Mexico nor us here in Acadiana. If anything, it just serves as a reminder that the Atlantic is starting to awaken a little bit, and of course we're starting to enter the peak of the hurricane season on the Atlantic side, at least climatologically speaking. So again, here's our tropical wave. It has about a 50% chance to develop over the next few days as it's going to be tracking westward across the Gulf of Mexico. Could briefly spin up into a depression, perhaps a weak tropical storm, but all things considered, this system is going to stay pretty weak in nature. It's going to be heading for Texas and Mexico. As again, that ridge of high pressure over the central U.S. is going to hang very tough and shuttle all this deep tropical moisture more so off to toward Texas and Mexico. For us, maybe a quick passing tropical shower Monday afternoon. That would be about it. Rain chances no better than 20%. Winds will be a little bit breezy Monday afternoon out of the east, 10 to 15 gusts at times, perhaps a little bit higher than that, but that would be the only sort of quote-unquote impact from this particular tropical wave. High temperatures tomorrow, again, way up there, 104, maybe upwards to 108 in spots. For northern Acadiana, 104, a pretty good number along the I-10 corridor. And we'll say upper 90s to lower 100s across the coastal parishes. Heat indices will be in that 110 to 115 range. So we are going to see yet another excessive heat warning be in effect across all of Acadiana. So different day, same weather story, unfortunately. 80 your projected low tonight, so it'll be a seasonably warm and muggy night ahead. Fair skies and light winds in place out there. We'll go 104 for your record high tomorrow. Hot, humid conditions. The record tomorrow, at least here in the hub city, sits at 102, so that will likely be in jeopardy. 100 as we head into Monday. Again, a little breezier as that tropical wave passes off 2 hours south. And look at these high temperatures for the middle and latter parts of the week, easily getting into that 102 to 106 range. And hopefully we see a few isolated showers by next weekend. But the way things have been going this summer, I wouldn't count on it at this point. But that's a look at weather for now, but stay with us. We're going to have more news and eventually sports coming up a little bit later on in the show.